Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a really special research project, something that's tackling a question right on the bleeding edge of technology. Can an AI, all by itself, actually build a profitable company from scratch?
I mean, just think about it. We've seen AI do some absolutely incredible things. It can write code, it can dream up stunning graphic designs, it can sift through mountains of data in the blink of an eye. It's literally transforming entire industries. But with all these amazing new powers, what's the one final test? The last true frontier for AI to conquer. It comes down to this, actually, making money. It's one thing for an AI to perform a task in a controlled environment, a kind of sandbox. But it is a whole other ballgame to navigate the messy, complex, real world, create something of value that people will actually pay for, and turn a profit. For a lot of people, this is the ultimate test of intelligence, and it's the central challenge of this new research project called AI Capitalist.
Now, let's be clear, this isn't just some gimmick or a get-rich-quick scheme using an AI. The AI Capitalist project is being framed as a serious scientific exploration. It's all about rigorously testing and measuring what AI is truly capable of in the high-stakes world of building a business.
And that really gets to the core of their mission. The goal here isn't just about the money itself. It's about using the entire process of building a company to see if an AI is ready to do the complex, creative, and strategic things a startup founder does. Can it really think, strategize, and execute like an entrepreneur? So, how in the world do you measure that? Well, the project breaks it down into 5 key hurdles, a journey that pretty much every human founder has to go through. First, can the AI come up with a viable business idea? Second, can it then check that idea against what's really happening in the market? Third, can it actually build the software? Fourth, and this one's huge, can it find that sweet spot, that product market fit where people absolutely love what it's made? And finally, the ultimate proof, can it turn a profit?
And this is such a crucial point. Profit isn't the end goal of the research itself, but it's the perfect metric. Think about it. It's a completely unbiased, real-world report card. You can't really argue with the bottom line, right? It's the ultimate signal that the AI has successfully navigated every single one of those steps.
Okay, so what kind of business is the AI going to be building? They've picked a really specific type of product to start with, micro SaaS. These are small, super focused software products. They solve one very specific problem for one very specific group of people. And that's kind of brilliant because it creates a focused, manageable, but totally real-world testing ground for the AI. All right, but how do you even get something like this off the ground? You can't just flip a switch and say, go build a company AI. There's this massive cold start problem. So to solve it, the project has come up with a really clever 2-phase game plan. They're calling it a hybrid approach. Phase 1 is human bootstrapping. This is where a human, using AI tools like crazy, builds the absolute bare bones foundation, the first version of the product, the basic infrastructure. It's all about getting the ball rolling. Then comes phase 2, AI self-play. And this is the handover. The AI takes the reins, running and improving the company with just a little bit of human supervision in the background. So where is the project today? This is what makes this so exciting. It's not just a theory, it's happening right now, and the researchers are being totally transparent about it. You can think of this as the very first entry in a long-term research logbook that you can actually follow along with. As of right now, the project is deep in phase 1. That human bootstrapping stage, the team is building the core AI native systems that will eventually become the company's brain. That includes things like an idea validation engine, which is in development, and they're planning out automated market research and a fully self-operating framework to come. And again, this isn't just talk. They already have 3 active experiments running in the background, constantly testing and refining these foundational systems. So, the million-dollar question, or I guess the $0 question, how much revenue has the AI capitalist generated so far? 0. A big, fat 0. And that is not a failure. That is the starting line. That's the baseline data point. Everything from here on out is progress. And they have a target in sight. The project is expecting to launch its first public-facing experiments around the first quarter of 2026. So yeah, you might want to mark your calendars, because that's when we'll start to see the first real results from this grand experiment. Which brings us to the final, and maybe the most important part of all this. This is not some closed-door secret lab project. It's an open invitation. It's a chance for you to go from just watching this unfold to actually being a part of it. This quote from the project really captures their whole philosophy. They know that something this big, this transformative, it can't be figured out by a small group in a silo. Collaboration is absolutely essential. So, who are they looking for? Well, pretty much anyone who's fascinated by this. They're calling for researchers who want to study the process, builders who want to help create these systems, early adopters who want to be the first to try the products the AI creates, and really collaborators of all stripes who are just excited about the future of AI in business. If any of that sounds like you, getting involved is super simple. Just reach out and join the community. This is a genuine chance to be part of what could be a really pivotal moment in how we think about artificial intelligence. And that's really the bottom line here. This isn't some hypothetical what-if scenario for the future. The AI capitalist experiment is live. It has already started. And so the only question left is, are you in?